Hey there, Heather. Ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to yet another ASG Golf tournament. We're in Oakmont. We're doing the U.S. Open 2025 for the 80s and 2000s tour. That's practically just um, the tour and all that. Oakmont is where the U.S. Open happened this year, and these guys are all trying to fight for it. We have the four tours that we saw. Um, Brooks Koepka survived Bjorn Olsen to win the early 10s and 70s, 90s. Lee Janzen had a putt to force a playoff with Hill Irvin, and he missed, so Irvin wins. And Tommy Bull with a fantastic 50-footer to make birdie to go to a playoff with Gary Player, and he beats Player. But now we'll see if Stuart Appleby can keep his three-shot lead and finally break his duck for winning a tournament. Chip Beck has never won a tournament, I don't think. No. Jensen has fought seven. Stenson hasn't. Sindelar hasn't. Bubba Watson, I think, has won at least one. Bubba Watson's won two. So, yeah, the top four guys have yet to win a tournament. You win a tournament, you go to the the All-Star tournament at the end of the year at Augusta. If you take second place, then you get a backdoors tournament opportunity to get one of those 6 wildcards per tour. The 12 winners of each monthly tournament within the tour gets into. So we will have 32 guys into the tournament. Anyway, Appleby up by 3 over Beck and Stenson. So we'll see what happens. Appleby and Beck in the same group. Troy Sindler 4th, Bubba Watson 5th, David Graham, Fuzzy Seller, Tim Simpson, Curtis Strange, and Ernie Els all at double digits under par. As usual, we will have the final pairing. Okay, just making sure I'm recording. Light wind this time, so the winds have picked up a bit. Maybe buy a sell as an eagle to go to -10. All right, eagle for Ernie Els. He's trying to win another tournament. Well, Els, BJ, Bean, City, pretty strange. There's Curtis Strange. He drops to -5 with that triple bogey. So anyway, yeah, it happens. All right, Stuart Appleby in the lead. Chip Beck in second. Appleby, I think, might need to play 2 scratch golf or even 5. Once again, that's a long drive. He's 340 overall. Chip Beck, I know that slope. If you can get on that slope, you'll be in better shape. Kind of like the 3D look, if you will. Second shot for Beck. And guys, not bad for 15 feet away. Appleby, oof, overshot it. Get a good pitch shot for par. 8 feet. Chip. Too much. For part. Fazekers and Seve. Pretty strange. Well, he's definitely not going to make it. Fazekers and Seve. Appleby. Well, you didn't go into that ditch. Chip back. Chip back. Appleby. Appleby will putt for birdie. by 4. Back 42 feet. Well, he's 3 shots back. Mine for 5. Appleby bogeys. Yeah, that's just one. He should have just waited. Sindelar's now tied. Yeah, if I were Beck, I would have just taken the par because you never know. But he's like, well, I gotta take the win. I argue the other side. Life is hitting to the other side. Okay. For par. Get back. Appleby falters. Hendrik Stenson gets a birdie on 5, so now he's the leader. Appleby into the bunker. Chip back. Also in the bunker. Appleby's gonna have to try that. Put it back. Back. Appleby. Oh. There's nothing's going to him. Open. Chance to win his first championship. Tiger's making a charge. Chip back, up, and to the left.
All right.
Oh, he's closer. Chip over everything. He's on the green. 14 feet away. Appleby. 20 feet. For par. For birdie, sorry. He'll have to get a par. Chip. Fuck. Fuck. That's what Appleby. Those young Eagles to go to minus 12. Ah, they're fumbling. Appleby. What the fuck? Chip back. What the fuck? Back. Apart. Nelson triple bogeys, so he's flat. Stenson and Sindelar. So it looks like Stenson might have it. Everybody's still third. Remember, top 2 would be nice. Wow. Usually, like, the last pairing is good. Like I said, all Appleby's got to do is just play scratch golf. He's not playing scratch golf. Oops. Sorry about that. Very fun. Sindelar Eagles. He might do it. Stenson and Sindelar. Bob. Yeah, Appleby's falling flat.
All right.
Why? Why I won? Nothing's going their way. Appleby. Oh, that would have been a nice birdie. Sindelar and Stenson. It looks like it's going to be a 2-horse race. That's what I fear. It's a 2-horse race. And we are here. Yawn, yawn, yawn. Eagle. Outside 4. Chip. Get to -13, but it's a 2-horse race. It is a 2-horse race right now. Tigers in the clubhouse at -13. That's the score you'll have to beat. So Shagers and Seve won't make it, but yeah. Tigers got the 1300. Only 2 guys, Cinderlar and Stenson, are ahead, and they're way ahead. Appleby's 4 shots back in the tie for third. It looks like it's a 2-horse race. The rules are we don't interfere in any other groups, so we have to play it out. Scorecard: a 4 over and a 5 over. So we have to make sure the tournament. Stenson and Cinderlar. Looks like you'll have a first-time winner. Going from the 80s or the 2000s. Well, the 80s had the guys win the first 3 months. Maybe the 2000s will win. So that means Stenson. Cinderlar. 31-12. Cinderlar. Stenson. Up over everything. For birdie. Oh. Yep. Cinderlar up by a stroke. So Cinderlar onto the par 5s. Yeah, Appleby up by 3 strokes. He was leading pillar to post. The first 3 rounds, it was all him. Sometimes it happens. Match. Yeah, he had no other option. Cinderlar's up by 2. Looks like a full annihilation for Joey Cinderlar. Coming out of nowhere. Hey, Joey. Yeah. Joey's gonna win. Joey's gonna win. 18, 16, 14. Poor Bubba. Bubba's not going to get, unless Stenson chokes, Bubba's not going to even get second. Well, wait, Bubba. Yeah, sorry. So Sindelar, it looks like it's going to be Sindelar, who will get his first ASG title and a trip to Augusta at the end of the year. And Stenson will take second. I think he's taking a second place. I don't remember. But yeah, Stenson. Very Sindelar about people. Horses just don't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Oh, Stenson's only down by 1. So Sundler is winning by 4. That
All right.
Appleby thought he was going to Am I just seeing this? Did Cinderlord choke on 18? He did. Cinderlord choked on 18. Appleby can get 2 birdies, but that's minus 14. Cinderlord choked. I can't believe he did. He choked. Joey Cinderlord choked. So Henrik Stenson is going to get his first title, making him the 14th guy from the 2000s. The 14th guy from the 2000s to get a title. The 80s only have 10 different winners. Sindelar choked on 18 and Stenson carried Bruce's. I thought Joey Sindelar had it. Too bad we don't have to highlight Sindelar's 18th hole choke. Get back up and over. Wow. Wow. Get that birdie. That's well, Appleby knows man, what a mistake I screwed Appleby. He had the title in hand. Even if he won by 1 or 2 strokes, that would be nice. But yeah, what do they say about the best place, the best played for men? Makes the men the -10. Check back for birdie. No. 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 Wow. What a day for Stuart Appleby, but Hendrik Stenson survives by a stroke. A 5 under day 1, day 2, 8 under, which is pretty impressive. And then, he was 9th in green into regulation, 18th in fairway. But at -1 yesterday, we look bad. 3 under today. Bogeys on 1 and 14, but a birdie on 17, a par on 18. And then Joey Sindelar, decent 5, 5, and 3. It was like he had the best putts in regulation, 1.6. It's like, and driving distance is like, what can go wrong? Anyway, yeah, he had 6 birdies. I was like, well, that's gonna definitely make him a bogeys on 5, 6, and then on 18 when all he needed was a par to win. It would have been 18 under par. A bogey, okay, you go to a playoff with Hendrick, so it'd be Stenson versus Sindelar. But he chokes on 18, doubles bogeys, and Hendrick Stenson finds himself going to Augusta. Sindelar will be going to the backup tournament if he needs to. He can still win the next 6 months. Bubba Watson takes 3rd at 14 under par. Well, yeah, he took a 2nd place, right? No, Bubba's won a tournament, but Bubba takes third. Tiger takes fourth at 13 under par. Ernie Els and Stuart Appleby tied for fifth. But yeah, Stuart Appleby plus six. Yeah, he really needed to play scratch golf. One birdie and seven bogeys. Could have been worse. Chip Beck had a terrible round, but yeah, Stuart Appleby six putts in regulation. But look at the terrible driving distance in the greens in the regulation. Terrible. Even worse than players who didn't even make the cut. Yeah, if he stayed even par, he would have tied Stenson. It would have been him and Stenson in the playoff if he played scratch. That's what I said. Sergio and Bob May tied for seventh. Villegas, Seve, Wayne Levi, Scott for Plank, and Fuzzy Seller all tied for and, 900 par. Yeah, 500 par. Tiger's 500 par, the best final round. He got to 13, which isn't half bad. I mean, Tiger Woods is Tiger fucking Woods. But no, Stenson is going to move on, and for the third straight week, we have a guy from the 2000s winning it. Third straight month, excuse me. Ernie, Fiji, and now Stenson bringing Sweden a title, making him the 14th guy from the 2000s era to win an ASG tournament. That is actually six of the eight groups. There's six. Only the 70s with 12 different golfers and the 80s with 10 different golfers have fewer than individual winners. Well, Jack Nicklaus does have three titles to his name. So Whitecross has two, Bruce Crampton has two, and Johnny Miller has two. The 80s. Well, Chris Strange has four titles. Yeah, he has four titles. What can you do? Couple of two. But yeah, that's it. So Hendrik Stenson wins. Andy Bean choked. How bad was Andy Bean? Where did he go? Chip back plus 10. Oh, Chip back went 10 over par. Good fairway percentage, 75%, but driving distance and putts regulation, he sucked. He had a birdie, but he had not. He had 10 bogeys. He had a double bogey. He had double on. Yeah, he just couldn't get it. He just couldn't do anything today. Yeah, so Stenson wins the tournament. Sindelar takes second. Bubba Watson third. So Hendrik Stenson will be going to Augusta. Joey Sindelar goes to the backup tournament at worst, of course. Get ready for horizontal display, stroke play, set up the British Open 2025 for these guys. Have a report rush and make sure that we get the right golf course, the open style course that actually works. And everyone plays. Everyone plays. And it will be top 50 in ties. No, it'll be top 40 in ties as usual. Report rush. Save. And everyone gets to play. Options, just make sure we don't see the few little round groups. Stenson, I say group 40. 15. Group 15 with Clampett and Sutton. So Hendrik Stenson will be early with Clampett and Sutton. And the backup is Sindelar. He'll be in group 20? 52. So Sindelar's in the last group with Holbert and Thorpe. So Sindelar would technically be in the first group on Friday. I'm going to put him in the middle. I'm going to move Sindelar to what group? With Appleby. I don't want Appleby. Okay, so Sindelar will be with Darren Clark and Robert Allenby. I'm going to put Sindelar up there because I don't want him in the first group on Friday. I'll just end up put Appleby in the last group with Holbert and Thorpe. So yeah, nothing personal. But yeah, so that's it. And we'll start all over again in July. Roy Port Rush next week with the earlys and tens team. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.